Hey guys, how's it going? So GM just released an electric Hummer vehicle and it looks really nice, but there is a few problems I have with the electric truck Hummer. Yeah, I'll talk more about it, but let's just quickly go over the stock. The company is worth $51 billion at the moment. With this pump, it's worth at least 50, maybe even closer to $52 billion. Every dollar that General Motors moves is about $1.43 billion. So it moved a dollar after hours. So it's in theory worth more than $52 billion at the moment with the pump after hours. Somebody pumped $1.43 billion into General Motors. That's a lot of money. Retail investors can't move markets because, this retail investors don't have $1.43 billion to move General Motors stock. So the market rewards companies that execute on the strategy. And right now the market is rewarding GM Motor for reviewing the electric Hummer. But in my opinion is if you can buy a put option at the right time, you can make decent money off it, because I think that there is going to be a correction in stock price. But then again, if you compare GM to Tesla, GM is, $50 billion, Tesla is $400 billion, so GM can if big money wants to keep pumping GM stock, they'll keep pumping GM stock, and it could get overbought. But again, RSI is at 75. MACD is, near the top. I'm expecting, a top somewhere, and then the stock price is probably going to fall back down to earth. Maybe $40 price tag, and then it'll start moving back down again. No idea, just speculation at the end of the day on my part. So we'll see where this happens, what will happen. There was a video on this. I was going to play the video, but I get copyright strike. But if you definitely check out the video, it looks like a really nice truck. It has a total of 41 likes so far. It hasn't had very much views yet, but I'm betting by tomorrow this thing will be in the hundreds of thousands of views, in my opinion. So let's look at some of the specs. 0 and 60 in 3 seconds. Extremely fast vehicle. 11,500 pounds of torque, which is really good, and 1,000 horsepower, which is very strong. And then according to the video, this vehicle can travel 350 miles for a full charge, and it can charge 0 to 100 miles in 10 minutes. So if you really needed to, if you're running low on power and you really need to get to your location, you can just quickly charge it, get 100 miles, get to your destination, and then fully charge your car, so that is pretty good. 10 minutes is not too long to wait for 100 miles of charging power to get to your location where you need to go. It is a little bit, I wouldn't even call it a little bit, it is really expensive. 112,600 starting. That means that it can be a lot more expensive than 112,000. You know how many solos you can buy with $112,000? You can buy 5 solo cars for one GM Super Truck. I mean, yeah, let's see it. The GM Super Truck is nice and all, but it's so expensive. Only rich people can afford that. Big money, people who have millions of dollars can really afford this kind of super truck. And I really don't think this is gonna steal market share away from the Cybertruck, because the Cybertruck is starting at $40,000. This super truck Hummer is $112,000. $112,000. That's really expensive. Only big money can afford to buy this car. I don't think they're gonna ramp this in mass production, because this is priced so high that they probably expect that it won't sell that many vehicles. If this thing was priced at 60,000, okay, I would be like, okay, that's not bad. Or if this thing was priced at 50,000 or 40,000, I would be like, okay, Cybertruck has some serious competition. But nope, this thing is valued at twice the value of a Cybertruck, which is insane. And according to this article, it will be out, according to the website, it will be out in fall of 2022. So it's going to be a while before we see this on the road. Some interesting news about the original GM Hummer. As we can see, it launched in 2000 and it got really popular in 2006, and then it died off by 2010, and it almost made GM go bankrupt. So, but GM got bailed out by the government. So yeah, just saying. Anyways, I don't think this is going to really affect Tesla. This is going to be good for the overall electric industry, but I don't think this is really going to affect Tesla. I think the Cybertruck is priced really well compared to the Hummer, my opinion only. But the Hummer looks really nice. The Cybertruck looks really funky. But the Cybertruck has half a million pre-orders, and zero advertisement, very little advertisement on Tesla. So yeah. But anyways, Tesla is having earnings tomorrow, and I don't know. I think Tesla is kind of overvalued at $393 billion, but we'll see. I'll make another video about it tomorrow. I think NIO is overvalued at $34 billion, but if you compare it to Tesla, it's not really overvalued. Kind of undervalued, and I think eventually NIO will become profitable, but I still think NIO is overvalued at $34 billion. Workhorse is up after hours 20 cents. I'm still bearish on Workhorse. I think Workhorse is gonna go back to around $15. In my opinion only. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Workhorse will get some kind of big news and it'll bounce back to $30 in the short term. That could be a possibility, but we are also in election time, so yeah. But right now the market looks pretty strong, even though I was expecting a sell-off. It looks pretty strong right now. I mean, it's green, so that's a good sign. Yeah, Snapchat just had its earnings report and the stock skyrocketed 24%. It has a $42 billion market cap. With this pump, it's going to be over $50 billion, $52 billion. Snap is worth more than GM right now. That's insane. And Snap just pushed a little bit of profit, just a little bit of profit. And the market is just treating it like so well right now. It's ridiculous. Financials don't matter at all. I mean, look at this. It makes $454 million. The last earnings was pretty good. I think it's $670 million with a little bit of profit compared to a loss of last quarter. So that's why, I guess that's the reason why the market is treating Snap so well, because Snap is doing very well in the market. But Snap kind of shows you that the market's not really crashing. If the market was crashing, Snap wouldn't be trading at $35.28. If you look at Snap, $42 billion, GameStop under $1 billion, and GameStop has financials of $1 billion in revenue. They are losing money, but once the consoles come out, they won't lose any money. They won't lose money anymore. I think they'll be making money moving forward with the new release of the console, and especially with Microsoft helping them. And if they can manage off a Sony deal, bam, this stock can easily be $20+ in a very short amount of time if they announce a Sony deal. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. I gotta last another 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.